You thought you were being punished, didn't you? You thought God forgot about you. You thought the silence meant abandonment. You thought the isolation meant you weren't good enough. You questioned yourself in the middle of the night when no one else could hear you. Why me? Why can't I just be like everyone else? You cried silent tears into your pillow. You buried dreams deep inside because it hurt too much to hope. You doubted your own worth, your own voice, your own heart. You convinced yourself maybe it was easier to stay small, maybe it was safer to stay unseen. But what you didn't realize was that every unanswered prayer, every closed door, every season of loneliness was a signature from heaven, marking you as chosen. Because what you carry is not ordinary, it's extraordinary, it's not common, it's kingdom. The people who walked away? They couldn't handle the weight of what was inside of you, the invitations you never received. They were never meant to sit at the tables that God was calling you to build. You thought you were being buried, but you were actually being planted. Chosen one, listen closely. The isolation wasn't rejection, it was protection. You were hidden because the oil on your life was still being pressed. The calling was still being carved into your bones. The roots were growing deep, anchoring you for the storms ahead. Because surface-level faith wouldn't survive where God is taking you. Surface-level strength wouldn't be enough to carry this mantle. He had to break you so He could bless you. He had to separate you so He could sanctify you. He had to hide you so He could heal you. And now you're waking up. Now the shifting you feel inside your soul, that stirring you can't quite name, that's the sound of destiny unfolding, that restless ache. It's not random. It's the Spirit calling you higher. You didn't go through all those battles for nothing. You didn't cry all those tears for nothing. You didn't survive the breaking just to sit in the background. You were forged in fire. You were seasoned in sorrow. You were hardened in hope. And now you are a force that hell itself fears. The enemy tried to use your isolation to break you, but instead it built you. Every lonely night was God's classroom. Every closed door was God's redirection. Every heartbreak was God's molding hands, shaping you into something unshakable. They thought they left you behind, but all they did was clear the room for your arrival. All they did was make space for the new thing God is birthing through you. Chosen ones don't fit in because we were never meant to. You were never called to be accepted by the masses. You were called to be set apart, to carry a fire that burns so bright it unsettles darkness. You are stepping into the moment your soul has been crying out for. You're not stepping timidly. You're not asking permission. You're walking with authority. You're moving with boldness. You're claiming every inch of ground that was promised to you. This next season isn't about hustling for validation. It's about resting in the identity that was sealed in you long before you ever faced a battle. You don't have to prove anything to anybody. You don't have to explain yourself. You don't have to apologize for your fire, your dreams, your vision. You survived the dark nights so you could shine unapologetically in the daylight. Chosen one, the elevation has already begun. You don't have to force it. You don't have to chase it. It's chasing you, because the assignment on your life carries a sound that heaven recognizes, and hell cannot silence. The pain didn't disqualify you. It qualified you. The loneliness didn't break you. It baptized you in resilience. The waiting didn't waste you. It witnessed you becoming exactly who you were destined to be. You aren't stepping into favor. You are the favor. You aren't entering into power. You've been carrying power. You aren't finding your purpose. Your purpose has been finding you. And now the hidden one will be revealed. The forgotten one will be favored. The broken one will be blessed beyond measure. If you're still in that quiet season right now, hear me. You're not behind. You're not forgotten. You're not losing. You're becoming. And if you're already beginning to see glimpses of the doors opening, the opportunities unfolding, don't shrink back. Don't question whether you're ready. You were born ready. The hand of God that shielded you during the storms is the same hand pushing you forward now. Chosen ones, it's time. Rise up, stand tall. Walk boldly into everything God whispered over you when no one else was watching. You were hidden for a reason. You were isolated for a season. You were built in secret, but you're about to be revealed in power. Walk through the doors, speak the words, carry the torch. You are ready. If this touched your spirit today, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss a message here on Sugar Bytes News. Drop a comment below and declare it over yourself. The isolation was my preparation. I'm ready for elevation. Let's lift each other up in the comments. We are a family here. This is Sugar Bytes News, where truth cuts deep, hope rises higher, and the chosen ones come home.